Well, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. This is our 4th annual Young Entrepreneurs Academy Investor Panel, otherwise known as the Shark Tank. You all have programs on your chairs that will tell you a little bit about our future CEOs that will be coming up tonight and information about all of our investors sitting up here in the front. My name is Jenna Cochimilio. I'm the Executive Director for the Peabody Area Chamber of Commerce. And I wanted to start by talking a little bit about the many businesses and organizations who partner with the Chamber to make our program possible. We're actually the only Young Entrepreneurs Academy in all of New England right now, which is really cool. The program is across the country and across the world, but we're really proud to have such a strong and robust program here. Without our sponsors' generous financial support, time, and business experience, this program would not be possible. From providing the startup capital that will be given out tonight, to mentoring our students, to publicity of our programs, it really does take a village to turn a teen into a CEO. I'd like to start by acknowledging the 22 businesses and organizations that help make this program possible by their sponsorships. If you can hold your applause till the end, there's a long list. Our premier sponsor for how many years in a row now? For 4 years. 4th year in a row is Community Credit Union. You'll be hearing from them shortly. Our signature sponsors this year are Capital One Cafe, Eastern Bank, and TD Bank. And our investor sponsors, who are the folks sitting up here in the front, we have MRG Construction, Peabody Wealth Advisors, Community Credit Union, Holden Oil, Eastern Bank, Rousselot, TD Bank, Capital One Cafe, Phil Richard Insurance, TechDoc, Luso American Credit Union, ICANN Financial, and the Can Do Group Century 21 Northeast. And our CEO sponsor for this year, which sponsored our CEO panel that allowed our students to chat with real CEOs, how they run their businesses and what inspired them to start, is Savita Strategies. Our community sponsors this year include North Shore Bank, MRG Construction, and Century Bank. Our emerging leader sponsors, including Barbershop Off the Square, Citizens Inn, and Synchronicity Massage. And last but not least, we have some wonderful in-kind sponsors that provide us with free support and services in exchange for some great marketing here. And those include Brooksby Village, where we are at today, the North Shore Mall, Peabody Access TV, and Glenn Tynes Photography, who's taking our photos tonight. In addition to the financial support, the following people volunteered their time and expertise as mentors, graphic designers, and instructors. And again, I highlight volunteered their time. It's indeed a village to kind of get all these things together. And without these people, we would really be struggling to get everyone mentored. It was a really exceptional year, so I'm really excited to share their information. So Jen Garcia, Tricia Labby of TL Massage Therapy, Brad Terrell, owner of Chick-fil-A, Pete Diffendahl from New York Life, who's also our instructor this year, Deanne Haley of Salem 5 Bank, Kath Fonzo of Synchronicity Massage, Tom O'Hare of Get College Going, Kristen Farrow of Popalock of Peabody, Taylor Sparkus of Eastern Bank, Pat Tynes of Capital One Cafe, Chris Pesci of North Shore Bank, Tim Sullivan of Originals Buy, Barbara Casa Hassan of CI Group, Mickey Wilson of the Creative Collective, Ian Miller of Ian Miller Designs, who was actually a YEA graduate last year, who volunteered his time to do graphic design for, I think, two of our students this year, and Bill McGrath of Barron Design. So all of them volunteered their time to either create graphics, mentor a student for 5 weeks or longer, help out over here with timing and running the PowerPoint. Again, it really takes the whole organization and community to make these things happen. And now I would like to introduce the person behind our program. Many of you already know Maria Terrace through interactions with her as a parent, a student, a sponsor, or mentor. I have the pleasure of working with Maria daily and get to see firsthand the dedication and passion that she has for this Young Entrepreneurs Academy. This passion is reflective of the substantial growth this program has seen over the last 4 years. We have more investors this year than we've ever had. We have more CEOs this year than we've ever had. And I now present to you our YEA Program Manager, Maria Terrace.
Hello and welcome to the biggest day of the YEA year so far. Our young CEOs and I are so grateful that you're sharing this moment with us. The moment when the businesses they have been shedding blood, sweat, and tears over. Oh wait, the tears were mine. Please email me your business plan. I'm just kidding. It's been a fun and frantic 20 weeks. Can you imagine coming up with a business idea and then launching that business just 6 months later? All while juggling school, jobs, friends, family, and extracurricular activities. No? Well, that's just what these 14 kids did, and I'm proud to say they've done it well. I expect that they will succeed much like their predecessors, some shown here on the screen. A student from last year who launched a graphic design company, Ian Miller Designs, volunteered this year to work with 2 of our students. So take special note of Not So Bland headband and Viore grip logos. Another student, Om Trivedi, is about to sell his Derive robotics company because he started a music production business. He also came back to sit at our CEO roundtable panel with his mentor and one of our investors, Matt Genzali. We also have Alex Locke, founder of Urban on Vinyl, filming our event tonight as part of his job at PAT. Everyone wave to Alex. We also have in the house Sofia Vasconcelos, who works for Community Credit Union, our premier sponsor. She'll be heading off to Merrimack College for marketing, and we have a special surprise later about Sophia. Some of our students still run the businesses they launched, and some will launch at a later date, and some won't launch at all, and that's all to be expected. What they all take away from the Young Entrepreneurs Academy is life skills, experience, confidence, and one hell of a recommendation on the school or scholarship application. 2 of our 8th grade students were accepted into their top choice of private high school this year, and both schools mentioned YEA as what set them apart. And do you remember Nia from last year? She developed that Balance app. She emailed me this week. She's been accepted to her top college choice, UC Berkeley, and she plans to study pre-med and entrepreneurship. So this class is about to pitch for startup funding for a business that was a glimmer of an idea in October. I'm so proud to be their YEA program manager and to hear what they are up to next year at this time. I'm going to kind of go off script for a minute because it's about this point where I talk about why I'm so proud to be a YEA program manager, and I wasn't going to do that until I got a text from a former student. So this student sent me his essay for his college, for a college scholarship. And the essay included how his sophomore year, when he did YEA, he was very overwhelmed. There was family issues, he was working multiple jobs, high achieving classes. The only thing he looked forward to was YEA. He said it was his escape. It was the one thing he looked forward to each week. Now he's been accepted with a very large scholarship to Merrimack College where he's going to study business. That's why I do this. Thank you. So now I'd like to introduce our sharks. They are local businessmen and women who have generously sponsored their seat on the investor panel to support this program. And I'd like to share a testimonial from one of our repeat investor panelists, Jackie Richards, Business Development Manager at Phil Richard Insurance. Being a shark is an exciting opportunity to network, contribute to, and hear from the future leaders of our communities. I love learning about our business ideas and seeing the determination in their execution. As a panel investor, we get the upfront opportunity to not only encourage them, but hear from the young entrepreneurs and how they are planning their businesses and what drives their generation. It's given me a better overall understanding of the younger professionals to come, and as an added bonus, awareness of our business to them. Phil Richard Insurance actually insured the winner one year almost immediately after the investor panel. So while not promised, the perks of being a shark investor often pay in dividends both personally and professionally for business and the young entrepreneurs they are helping. Thank you for those kind words, Jackie, and welcome back.
Thanks for the opportunity.
So Jackie isn't our only experienced Shark Tank on the panel. I'd like to welcome back Mike Murray, President of Peabody Wealth Advisors, Matt Genzali, founder and president of MRG Construction Management, Chuck Holden, president, Holden Oil, Emily Jingaleski, did I do it? Awesome. Cafe ambassador, Capital One Cafe, Brendan Johnson, founder and CEO of TechDoc, and Dr. Nick Sarantopoulos, president and CEO of Community Credit Union. Our newest crop of sharks are Jagmi Rao, vice president, relationships manager, TD Bank, Rosaline Forgione, branch manager, Eastern Bank, Eddie Rhodes, co-owner, ICANN Financial, Candace Pagliarulo Hodgson, realtor, Can Do Group of Century 21, Deborah Luciano, senior accountant and assistant manager at Luso American Credit Union, and Corey Carter, plant general manager of Rousselot Peabody. One of those investor companies that I mentioned, Community Credit Union, is in their second 3-year commitment as premier sponsor of YEA. Their funding helped the Chamber get the YEA program up and running 4 years ago and continues to help us make it a successful program. I'd like to invite Dr. Sarantopoulos up to share a few words.
Hi everybody, it's great to see you again. Another exciting year. I went around the room, I saw all of those amazing students and CEOs who we're gonna have the privilege to hear from today. And actually someone asked me as I was going around the room, what's a credit union? So I have to say that. And so the difference is that a credit union is a non-for-profit financial cooperative. So the credit union is owned by the depositors. So the credit union is owned by everybody who has deposited money in the credit union. So our deposit insurance is unlimited. And because we're a non-profit financial cooperative, we invest back into our depositors and back into the community. Because we don't have to give back to Wall Street. So that's pretty much the main difference. So a couple of years ago, one of the students who was in the program was Sofia Vasconcelos, that Maria mentioned, and Jenna. So we had to hire her because we just saw all of the talent, and she's the CEO of Generosity. And so I saw Sofia grow in the credit union, and with a very steep learning curve. I saw her work ethic, how much the YEA program has given to prepare her, thanks to all of you who are here, and everybody whose names was up there. So, and then last year, Sofia was certified as a trainer for a Federal Reserve Bank program called Building Wealth. But not only that, she hired a graphics designer and created an amazing infographic. So then she entered the contest with DECA, so she won the regional, she won the state, and now she's going to the nationals. So because I saw all of that in Sofia, I'm very proud of her. It's like nothing makes me more happy than I see young people given opportunity and then growing and achieving their potential, because we all should be growing. I mean, there shouldn't be an end in growth, but we should be giving people the opportunity, all of us in our businesses, and no matter what kind of business we're in. So I would like to give my spot today to Sofia, because that's going to be amazingly fun, and I can't look forward enough to see her being one of the sharks here. It's amazing to see you all, and I'm glad everybody's doing well, and congrats to all of you. Thank you.
You've all been waiting for, the student presentations. First up, go ahead, relax, relax. Adjust thimble.
Hello everyone, my name is Gabrielle Turco. I am 13 years old. I go to Beverly Middle School and I am the founder and CEO of Adjust Thimble. I'm qualified for this position because I love sewing and crafting. Have you ever had to do a repair and hurt yourself because you don't have the correct equipment? Well, this happens all the time to people who sew. My product, Adjust Thimble, helps protect fingers from punctures from a sewing needle. At Adjust Thimble, we provide a safer way to sew for all ages and abilities. Our thimble is adjustable and will not fall off. It will be useful to people who sew who have fingers that sometimes swell. Adjust thimble makes Velcro thimbles that protect your finger more than a normal thimble by being able to adjust to the size of your finger using Velcro. Our goal in 1 year is to sell 865 thimbles, primarily through our website and local craft fairs. Eventually, we will look to have a retail presence in retail craft stores such as Joann Fabrics. Along with that, in the future, we plan on getting a patent for our product. At Adjust Thimble, it is not only our goal to keep sewers safe, but to give back to the community. So for every 10 thimbles sold, Adjust Thimble will give a child in the Boston Children's Hospital a handmade blanket, pillow, or stuffed animal to hug and squeeze when they're sad or feeling lonely. Over 30 million people sew in the world, so if I can capture even just 1% of that, we'll be very successful. People use finger protection for various reasons, and there are many products on the market. Our main 3 competitors represent the most popular materials available. Metal thimbles, such as those made by Singer, are the most widely available, but disliked by many because they don't stay on the sewer's finger and they're uncomfortable to use. Products made by Hey Dream offer protection, yet the silicone material is not to prevent punctures from needles. Our closest competitor would be those made by Clover. Their thimbles are made out of leather with a metal tip. Unlike our competitors, Adjust Thimble is adjustable and can fit to the finger of any size. The material is a flexible, puncture-resistant fabric that is also breathable. Adjust Thimble will be sold at a suggested retail price of $6.99. Adjust Thimble's target customer base is crafters, seamstresses, menders, quilters, and tailors. We recently surveyed 95 people who confirmed that they found metal thimbles clumsy and uncomfortable, or 67.37% of the people we surveyed didn't use a thimble at all for the same reason, but indicated that they would if a suitable alternative was available. Only 11% said that they would be willing to pay the price for a Clover thimble, while 46% indicated they were willing to pay close to $6. I plan to sell each thimble for $6.99. Sales will be made available through our website and directed to crafters at local craft fairs. We will use Facebook and Instagram for advertising to promote our product and drive sales to our website. The account is steadily growing, and I expect the account to continue on growing in followers. To make a thimble, we will need those supplies shown on the slide, and the cost per unit is $2.64. 1 unit is 1 thimble. With a selling price of $6.99, I will pay myself $10 an hour for labor, and after factoring in the total cost of goods sold, my profit per thimble will be $3.55. Adjust Thimble will be launched at the Young Entrepreneur Academy trade show in April, in which I will expect to sell 10 thimbles. Sales are anticipated to steadily increase each month once the website is launched and advertising is in place. I believe Adjust Thimble will be sold year-round, but I expect a peak in the summer and winter months. As you can see, in a month, we will sell an average of 72 units. After factoring in all of our costs, our net monthly profit will be $274. In a year, we project selling 865 thimbles. Our net profit will be $3,288 after accounting for the expenses. Together, the total startup cost is $913. I'll be putting in $50 of my own money, and my parents are also contributing $50. That means we're asking the investors for $813 today. Thank you again for your consideration of Adjust Thimble. Stay nimble with Adjust Thimble. Again, I'm Gabrielle Turco, and I am asking for $813 in investment in the $36 billion crafting industry.
Hi Gabrielle, how are you?
Good,
So I love how you're giving back to Boston Children's Hospital. What are your plans for the future with your business?
I plan on finding a manufacturer, and that's about it. I don't really plan on changing it. I think it will be amazing as it is, and I'll hope to just keep donating to the hospital.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.
You are super impressive. I'm telling you. I'm just listening to you. Your poise. You're amazing. So I heard you saying the productivity. What you plan on doing for the year. But so my question to you is, what if you get an order for 2,000 thimbles? What do you do then?
For now, what I'm gonna do is just get all my materials, put it on the kitchen table, get some music, just put my head down and work. And once I have a steady income, I plan on finding a manufacturer.
Very good. That was excellent. A lot of fun to listen to you. So it was mentioned before about what would you do in the future, and manufacturing outsourcing came up. So not a lot of thought into that, but as you do build this business, you're going to want to get materials at cheaper costs and things like that. Have you put in any ideas on how you're going to sustain this when you do get up to 10,000, 20,000 per year from a cost basis?
I'm hoping that at that point I'll have a steady income and a manufacturer, so that won't be as much of a problem.
That's exactly what you need to do.
Thank you.
And next up, we have Sydney Pilla with Bore Grip.
Good afternoon. My name is Sydney Pilla, and I am the CEO of Bore Grip. I am 13, and I am an 8th grader at SMA in Danvers, Massachusetts. I am qualified for this position because I have the qualities a CEO should have, and I am dedicated to my product. I have skied since I was 16 months old, and skiing has always been a huge part of my life. I also race for FSC, Franconia Ski Club, in New Hampshire, and every time I go up to ski, I notice a problem. People just keep dropping their skis. I noticed this problem, and I decided to fix it. With Bore Grip's ability to adhere on the ski and create a grippy surface, it makes it less likely that people will drop their skis. Bore Grip is a pair of 2 grippy fabric stickers that adhere one on each ski directly above the bindings. It helps any skier of any age and or ability keep themselves and their skis safer. Bore Grip can be purchased through the Bore Grip website and eventually at Ski House in Burlington, Mass. 5% of the profits will also be donated to the adaptive program at Cannon Mountain in New Hampshire. Some short-term goals I am looking forward to fulfilling are to launch Bore Grip and to sell my product at Ski House in Burlington, Mass. Some long-term goals I am looking forward to fulfilling are to sell my product in more than one store and to have my product available on Amazon.com. Bore Grip does not have any direct competitors. However, some indirect competitors that help the customer carry their skis are a YYST skis and pole carrier, an Alpha-Trek ski and pole carrier strap, and a bow tie ski and pole carrier. Bore Grip is different because it does not have a strap. Customers also do not have to take the grips on and off like they have to do with the straps that the other products have. Bore Grip is also a lot less expensive than the rest of its competitors. My target market is New England. According to National Sporting Goods Association, there are 6.8 million skiers in the U.S. That is 6.8 million potential customers. My customers live mainly around New Hampshire and Massachusetts, but before long there will be customers from all over New England. The customers shop at Ski House and many other ski shops in the area. To reach customers, I will distribute flyers and business cards, be on social media, and customers can find anything they need and place order on Bore Grip's website. Bore Grip is currently in negotiations with Ski House in Burlington, Mass. And Ski House in Salem, New Hampshire, about selling in one of their stores and buying grips for their rental fleet. They have discussed promising 500 units to buy for their rental skis, and if they really like it, they want to put it on their 4,600 pairs of rental skis. This is Bore Grip's Instagram account. I will also be making a Facebook and Twitter account. I already have over 75 followers, and I am expecting more. As you can see, the definition of one unit is 2 grips. You can see the list of what goes into making 2 grips. The total cost of supplies for 1 unit is 30 cents. As stated before, 1 unit is 2 grips. We will sell it for $2, and after deducting the labor and supply costs, we will have a profit of $1.40 for each unit. As you can see, we do not make as many sales April through July. We will begin ramping up sales in August. You can see our sales projections on this chart. I anticipate that my sales will go up in any month that people ski and in months that stores begin to order their grips to sell. I only have one fixed cost, insurance, which will cost $40, so the total operating costs are $40. As you can see, in a month, we will sell an average of 144 units. Our net monthly profit would be $151. In a year, we project selling 1,725 units. Our net profit will be $1,811. To start up my business, I need supplies to create 432 units for the first 3 months of production, so the total startup cost is $420. I will be putting $50 of my own money, and my parents are also contributing $75. I am asking the investors today for $295. My name is Sydney Pilla, and I want to thank you for your consideration of Boy Grip, where we keep you and your skis safe. I am asking you today for $295. Thank you.
So my question to you is, obviously when you ski outside, it's really cold, the extreme weather. Have you done any kind of weather testing? Or any kind of product testing?
My product is, I'm searching for a manufacturer at the moment, so I'm not sure how that would work, but I'm almost 100% sure it won't affect it at all.
Thank you.
Are you gonna make these all yourself? Like, what if it takes off and you have a huge order? How are you gonna keep up with that?
Right now, my prices are based on if I were to make it myself and buy the materials to do that. But in reality, at the moment, I am looking for a manufacturer to do this for me, so that won't be an issue once I find one.
Will that make your price go up?
I think it might actually make it go down a little bit.
Great presentation. Have you put any thought into using your logo on the stickers?
Yes, I have. I have put thought into doing that, but I think once I grow, I will put more thought into that. But at the moment, yeah.
Thank you.
Next up, we have the dynamic duo of Grace and Adriana and Budbox.
Hello everyone, my name is Grace Egmanawi and I'm 12 years old. My partner is my 17-year-old sister, Adriana Brent. We are the CEOs of Budbox. As innovative and hardworking girls, we decided to open a business together to inspire other young black girls to become CEOs. Adriana and I have the leadership skills required to make a business from our school student council positions. Our business is meant to benefit smartphone users and to make an impact on our community.
Our product is Budbox, a small but convenient storage for earbuds kept on the back of your phone. Budbox can not only store wireless and wired earbuds, but can also be used as a kickstand and a phone holder with the attachment. And I also have a small demonstration. So Budbox will be stuck to the back of your phone with the adhesive glue that we're still working on to find, but it could be used as a kickstand just like this or a phone holder with the attached glue. And our product also includes complimentary wired earbuds for our customers, and Budbox can be brought from trade shows or mailed from our website. Customers can reach us from our email at budbox105@gmail.com.
Our goal is to have sold 85 Bud Boxes by the end of the summer, 300 by the end of the year. In 2 years, we hope to sell Bud Boxes in chain stores like Target and Walmart. We hope to sell on Amazon.com by the beginning of 2020 and make 300 sales in total.
Our competitors are small businesses that sell similar earbud cases. Our main competitor is PopSocket, which sells for $9.99. Our product sets us apart from PopSocket and other minor competitors because Budbox is a multi-purpose as a storage for earbuds, a kickstand, and phone holder. Budbox is competitively priced at $10 per unit.
Individuals who purchase Budbox are avid smartphone users who enjoy all the accessories that go with them. These customers, including kids, teen, men, and women of all ages, want the convenience of earbud storage, a holder, and a kickstand all rolled into one.
We are in the process of working with our schools, Bishop Fenwick and St. John's the Baptist in Peabody, Massachusetts, to help us market to our students, our largest demographic. We plan on marketing and selling our bud box at trade shows, Etsy's, Amazon.com, Instagram, Facebook, and our website, mybudboxes.com, for $10 per unit.
The definition of one unit is one bud box, including the complimentary earbuds. The total cost of supplies for a standard bud box is $5.90.
1 unit equals 1 bud box, which includes the pouch, ring, and a set of complimentary earbuds. We will sell bud box for $10 each. After deducting the labor and supply cost, we'll have a profit of $2.44 per unit.
We will begin selling bud boxes at the YEA trade show in late April. We anticipate that our sales will go up in the summer, since that is when we believe people will purchase earbuds for physical and fun activities like going to the gym or the beach. We anticipate that sales will go up by the end of the year due to holidays. Budbox makes a great stocking stuffer.
Budbox currently has no operating costs. In a month, we will sell an average of 25 bud boxes. After factoring in all of our costs, we'll have a net profit of $61. We project to sell 300 bud boxes by the end of 2019 with a total net profit of $732.
To start up our business, we need a business certificate, website, and supplies for creating and shipping Budbox. The minimum order for our supplier is 100 bud boxes. As you can see, our startup cost is $540.
We'll be putting in $40, $20 each into our product. We're asking the investors for $500.
Adrian and I would like to thank you of your time and consideration of our business, Budbox. As young Black entrepreneurs, we thank you for this opportunity to share our ideas and qualifications. Keep your phone close and your earbuds closer.
Great presentation. Love the idea because I keep buying my son his earbuds every week or every other week. So this is a great product. My question is, again, I'm just personally going with my experience. My son is very particular about the quality of the earbuds. So where are you going to source them, and how are you going to keep track of the quality?
Well, we hope for in the future with all the funding to make sure that the quality is good and to put a lot of time and investment into the materials used for our Budbox.
Great presentation, great idea. Where are you going to have these manufactured, or have you contacted manufacturers? Or?
We're in the process of looking for some right now. As of now, we got our materials from anypromo.com and we just put it together ourselves. But hopefully in the future, we'll be able to find a manufacturer.
I believe you said you were going to Amazon.com, and who was the other one?
Was it Etsy?
Okay. What happens if these distribution points won't give you the opportunity right away? What's your plan B?
We hope to just sell off our website and maybe in the future look for other websites that'll help us market our product.
I have another dynamic duo for you, Cameron and Steven with Buzz. Show of hands, everyone. How many of you have lost your phones? You all know that face. That face when you touch your pocket and your phone's not there. Hi, everyone. I'm Stephen Migliero.
And I'm Pencil. We're the CEOs of Buzz.
Cam and I are sick of losing our phones, and we know that lots of people can agree.
Our profile is that Buzz is a mobile tech business run by two CEOs. Buzz is an app that connects to your Apple Watch using GPS locating, which will alert you when you have lost your phone. Buzz is an app that connects to your Apple Watch, and then, so basically there's a little button that you can press, when you get the buzz, and it basically says all set, and then, for example, you would walk away from your phone, and you would get a notification on your Apple Watch telling you that you've walked away from your phone. A button would appear on the screen, and you would tap it once you have found it. In the future, some of our short-term goals will be to update the app so that there is a warmer, colder feature where you can get the notification. You are able to activate a warmer, colder system where it buzzes louder. Basically buzzes louder the closer you get to it, and quieter the farther away you get to it. And then a long-term goal of our product would be to get an advertisement or sponsorship.
Our competition include Tile and Brookstone. These are handheld devices that connect to your phone. Our app will be both more cost-efficient and more useful than these products. Their prices range from $25 to $50. Ours will be a mere $5, which is at least 80% less. Our product will also help you find your phone before you lose it, saving time and energy usually wasted on looking for your phone. According to a study performed by Statista.com, there were 141 million smartphone users worldwide as of 2018. If 1% of these users downloaded our app, we would have 1,410,000 users. But do these people actually lose their phones? According to ChannelProNetwork.com, 70 million smartphones are lost each year, with a mere 7% being recovered.
To spread the word of Buzz, we use advertisements for various phone games, along with our Instagram account. The games will most likely be pop-up ads for small phone games, however, we do have intentions on expanding to more popular games. We also know that many of our friends with hundreds of followers on their Instagrams will be willing to shout us out. As shown, 1 unit is 1 download of the Buzz app. Clearly, you don't have to reproduce an app for people to buy it, so our costs are all yearly, which is why we have divided the number of sales we predict we will get. Each download will cost about $1.93 for us, but this number will decrease as we make more sales.
We begin sales in April, and as you can see what we believe our profits will be here. We predict that we will have more sales during holidays because, according to studies performed by CNN, this is when most phones are lost. Our average monthly operating cost will be $21. These prices come from our website and from our marketing.
As you can see, in a month we will sell an average of 15 apps. After factoring all our costs, our net monthly profit will be $45.90. In a year, we project selling 180 apps. Our net profit will be $552.60 after accounting for expenses. The key features in the startup investment will be the patent, the DBA, and the app development. All these things add up to $1,425.
Together, we will be putting in $100 of our own money. Relatives have been kind enough to donate $40 to our business. So to cover the rest of our costs, we are asking for investors for $1,285. Thank you again for your consideration of Buzz. We help you find your phone before you lose it. We are asking for $1,285 from investors.
Is it on? Okay, it's on. First of all, I want to give a big shout out to everyone for getting up on the stage and presenting your business ideas. It's not easy to put yourself out there like that, and I really admire all of your grit, and I think you're all going to be super successful. It doesn't matter what you end up doing. And I love you guys' presentation. That was awesome. That was really, really clever. So, I mean, you kind of left me questionless, frankly. But my question for you really is, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Top of a $1 billion company.
Yes, great answer.
Hi guys. I know you mentioned Apple Watch, Apple products. Are you planning on venturing out into the Android as well, or just sticking with Apple?
Hopefully, at some point, we're going to start out with the Apple Watches because it will be a little more expensive, but hopefully eventually we will be able to expand to Android phones and Apple
Great job, guys. Nice work, nice presentation. I like Jackie, feel a bit questionless, but I did have one similar to Emily's. You mentioned the number of smartphone users that exist, I think it's 40 million or something, and you need an Apple Watch to work it. So have you researched how many folks actually have Apple Watches that also own smartphones?
Yes, actually 20% of all smartphone users have an Apple Watch. So.
Yes.
Next up, we have Olivia O'Connor and Honey Skincare.
Good evening. My name is Olivia O'Connor. I'm a junior at Peabody High School, and I've always enjoyed skincare and ways of bettering my skin itself. I am the CEO of Honey Skincare. I wanted to start this business because I realized I needed a fast-acting skincare product that would help my teenage skin and fit into my busy schedule. Honey Skincare is a skincare business that creates all-natural, quick-acting face masks, especially for troubled skin. The customer will apply a thin layer of this mask to their face, wait 10 minutes, and then wash it off to reveal improved skin. Honey Skincare will be available for purchase online and delivered through mail. My first short-term goal is to land sufficient funding from the investors, and my second is to launch a functioning website with a set number of products available to be sold. My first long-term goal is to sell 100 masks by the end of 2019. My second is to grow my Instagram account to have over 500 followers, and my third is to expand our product line after 1 year, adding additional mask recipes. Honey Skincare's main competition are The Body Shop and Lush. Both offer all-natural face masks in the $10 to $20 range. Honey Skincare has a competitive advantage because of our local small business experience, and our products are specialized for teenage girls. Our target market includes those aged 10 to 21 who are teenage girls living in Essex County, Massachusetts. Within this market, we have tens of thousands of potential customers. 8 out of 10 teens suffer from acne, and many girls are interested in skincare and invest in how their skin looks. Many also prefer that their skincare routine is all natural. One face mask from Honey Skincare is $15, which is good for around 10 uses. It'll be available for purchase online and promoted through our Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube channels. We'll also be promoting it through word of mouth and referrals, and business cards and promotional stickers will come in each order. Here's a video demonstrating how Honey Skincare works. Coming up on the screen are my cost of supplies, and to make one face mask, it'll be $4.29. And that includes the ingredients, the packaging, and the applicator. One unit is one multiple-use face mask. The selling price is $15, so after labor and supply costs, our profit will be $8.21. As you can see, our monthly sales projections start in April of this year, and I expect them to peak in May, December, and February for prom season, the holidays, and Valentine's Day, respectively. Listed are our monthly fixed costs, which come out to $60 per month. As you can see, on average, we will sell 15 units per month. After deducting costs, our net monthly profit would be $63.15. In a year, we project selling 180 units, so after costs, this should result in a net profit of $757.80. To start up Honey Skincare, I need jars, ingredients, and labels for 3 months of production. Including promotional materials and additional requirements, the total startup cost is $347.22. I will be investing $50 of my own money, so tonight I am asking the investors for $297.22. Thank you again for your consideration of Honey Skincare, where we empower young women through their skin. Clear your skin, clear your mind. Again, I'm asking for $296.22, an investment in the $17 billion skincare industry.
Fantastic job, Olivia.
Thank you.
That was great. So you passed around an example of your face mask, and it smells good. Why did you use tea tree oil and honey and menthol in these products?
So all three of those are antibacterial, so they'll help especially for acne and redness on your skin.
Fantastic.
Love the idea. I'll be the first one to buy one of these. Love the smell. Are you planning on making different variations of using different oils, essential oils, different ingredients in your skincare line?
So one of my long-term goals is after a year to expand the product line for things like masks that'll help dry skin, normal skin, skin that's been sunburned. So I hope to do that within 1 year of production.
The only part that I didn't like it when you said is for the age. Come on, I'm a little old and I love the smell. Right? And I think all the ladies feel the same way. Love it. Love your presentation. Love the idea. I'm a huge skincare product user. Definitely gonna buy one as well if you permit for the age. So do you plan eventually maybe approaching Sephora for that?
So usually things at Sephora are more high-end, you would say, that things are usually priced $20 or more. So I would shoot for Sephora as like a later place and go to smaller places, maybe like Ulta, which offers both drugstore and high-end products.
I see. All right, good luck.
Now we have a bright product and a girl with a bright future. Caroline Kelly and Not So Bland headband.
Hello, my name is Caroline Kelly and I am the CEO of Not So Bland Headband, which is a tie-dye headband kit. I'm qualified for this position because I have the leadership responsibilities a CEO needs. One example is I'm the vice president of my school's student council. I wanted to start this business because I've always loved color, and I usually wear a headband, so I want to combine the two. Another reason is whenever I look for headbands, I can never find the right color, so dyeing headbands solves this problem by letting the headbands be customizable. Not So Bland Headband is a product where girls ages 6 through 12 can tie-dye 4 headbands to express their creativity. The kit includes 5 dyes in plastic squirting bottles, gloves, rubber bands, and 4 white headbands. Customers can purchase this product online at notsoblandheadband.com, where it will be mailed to the customer's home. One of my short-term goal is to sell at least 20 kits by the end of May, and my long-term goals are to get Not So Bland headband kits in national craft store chains, such as Michael's and AC Moore, and create sock and sweatband tie-dye kits. One of my competitors is Tulip One Step Tie-Dye. They sell tie-dye products not including the actual product being sold. On the other hand, Not So Bland Headband includes 4 headbands for the consumer to buy. We are excited to announce that for every 15 kits sold, 1 will be donated to the Mass General Children's Hospital. I'm donating to Mass General because when I was little, I had to stay a night at the hospital. When I left, they gave me a board game that was donated to them. The gift made me forget about the night at the hospital, so I wanted to give back to them. My target range is all of Massachusetts. Most of the people who answered my survey said that they would buy a tie-dye headband kit. Not So Bland Headband encourages girls to express their creativity from a young age. Also, according to fashionista.com, tie-dye is covering the spring 2019 runways. This means that most people will want to join in on the trend and buy Not So Bland headband kits, so they can tie-dye headbands. Each kit is $25. I will reach my customers by having a Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest accounts. I will also hand out promotional flyers to my school so they can spread the word. Not So Bland headband kits will be sold online and at local craft fairs. The definition of one unit is one headband kit. You can see the list of what goes into a standard kit. The total cost of supplies to make one kit is $16. One unit is one tie-dye kit. Each kit will be sold for $25, and after deducting the labor and supply cost, the profit is $8 per kit. As you can see, sales will stay roughly the same all year long. The highest sale will be in December because this month has a lot of holidays. The lowest sale will be in April because it is the month where I will first launch my business. Sales would begin to pick up during June because summer would start and more people would hear about Not So Bland headband. For my product, there was only one fixed cost, which was insurance, and no variable costs. This resulted in the total operating costs in a month coming out to $40. As you can see, in a month, Not So Bland headband will have sold an average of 20 kits. After factoring in all of the costs and subtracting the money lost from donations, the net monthly profit would be $103. In a year, 240 Not So Bland headband kits will have been sold. The net profit will be $1,236 after accounting for expenses and donations. To start up my business, I need supplies to create 40 tie-dye kits, printing for flyers and other required items. Together, the total startup cost is $735. I will be putting in $50 of my own money, and my family will be contributing $25. That means that I am asking the investors for $660 today. Thank you for your consideration of Not So Bland headband, where girls can creatively express themselves while having fun. Again, I am asking you today for $660.
Very much. I love the packaging. So as I looked at it, I was like, oh, this is like when I used to take my daughter out to Michael's and things like that, and we'd look for things to do for school, and all the colors jump at you. So assuming you get to that level, and you can start putting it through Michael's and the other craft stores, how do you plan on marketing your shelf space? What would you like to do to make that color pop and make the kids want to purchase them?
Well, I'll be selling them all online, so the website will be all colorful and bright to make sure that people notice what's being sold. And then in stores, I'll probably make the packaging more colorful, but since it's all online right now, I don't really have to worry about that as much. So.
Have you ever considered, instead of just selling the product, selling a service? Like having a headband party or something like that, and after you running something like that?
Well, my mentor was just talking to me while I was at my poster saying that maybe I could do something with the Girl Scouts, like making it so that they could tie-dye different products with using my kit and those things. So, yeah, I guess.
Thank you.
I haven't bought these kind of kits in a long time. Is that price, is that similar to what other creative kits cost at the store?
Well, most tie-dye kits don't include the product that's being tie-dyed, so it's relatively smaller, but I had to make the price higher since I was including the 4 headbands. But it's around the same besides that.
So you don't think people wouldn't buy it because of the price?
No.
We have another sibling team coming up, Ashley and Richie Soberg with Power Nap.
Hello, my name is Ashley Schoberg. I'm 16 years old and a junior at Linfield High School.
Hi, my name is Richie Schoberg. I'm 14 years old and an 8th grader at Linfield Middle School.
We are CEOs in our company PowerNap. PowerNap is a 3-in-1 neck pillow, portable charger, and blanket combination. It provides travelers with a more compact and comfortable way when on the go.
We have a burning passion to start a business. We realized we could solve one of the many problems of traveling. For many years, we have been watching the show Shark Tank in awe of the great products created by other CEOs.
Have you seen this guy?
Have you been this guy?
The idea for PowerNap started when we were at an airport and saw many unhappy and uncomfortable travelers crowded around only a few electrical outlets. They were slouched on the ground and huddled tightly just to charge their devices.
All of a sudden, it hit us, and our idea was born. As a brother-sister team, we set out on our path. We are excited to share with you all that we have done to date. The idea to help people with a neck pillow is not something new, but our idea of including two additional pieces of a very soft, detachable blanket and portable charger bank as an all-in-one unit inspired us to start our company, PowerNap.
Our product will be available on our website, and PowerNap will be delivered through the mail.
We have a manufacturer and suppliers to provide us with each component. We plan to complete assembly and shipping from our home-based business. Our short-term goals for PowerNap include creating a website. We plan to start a social media campaign on Instagram and Facebook. We also plan to get ads on these sites so people will learn about our product. We will work as hard as possible to get these goals done immediately and expand within the next few months.
Some of our long-term goals include getting PowerNap into name brand stores such as Target and Walmart. We would also love to get PowerNap into airports as well. Once our online sales take off, we hope to pitch those great sales numbers to the stores in the first year.
Some competitors we have are the Vera Bradley Fleece Travel Blanket, which is sold on Amazon for $38. Another competitor we have is the Z-Mat Travel Neck Pillow, which comes with a sleep mask, which is sold for $19.99.
We have based our pricing and quality off our competitors to go above and beyond the competition. Our competition do not solve the three separate issues like we do. We discovered that over 8 million travelers travel daily for both business and leisure vacations. We found that also 4 million people travel daily by train.
Beyond a word-of-mouth campaign, we plan a social media kickoff and working through the Google platform through keywords. We will ensure that all search results for neck pillows return to the PowerNap website in the top Google search results.
Once we have proof of concept in our initial stages, we plan to explore the possibilities of Amazon distribution. Each unit includes our 3-in-1 neck pillow, PowerNap neck pillow detachable blanket, and a portable charger. We are proud to offer the incredible PowerNap for a great value of $35.99.
One pillow costs us $17.23 to make.
This leaves us with a gross profit of $13.26 per unit sold. We plan to begin sales in April of 2019. We will work hard on our social media ad campaigns and anticipate it going viral. Our goal is to sell over 5 units in the first month and increase in sales by double month after month.
During the holiday season, we expect to have an increase in sales as PowerNap is the perfect gift item for everybody.
At this time, our only fixed expense is insurance. As you can see, in a month we will sell an average of 11 pillows. After factoring in all of our costs, our net monthly profit will be $166.36.
In a year, we project selling 135 PowerNaps. Our net profit will be $1,685.40.
To start up our business, we need the raw supplies to create 30 neck pillows. We have ordered business cards as well as shipping materials. Together, our startup cost is $945.
We are both investing $50 of our own money, and our parents are also investing $50 for a total of $150.
We are asking investors for $1,100 to cover the startup costs and supplies for 3 months of PowerNap. This will give us a total of $1,250.
Thank you for your consideration of PowerNap. Again, we are asking for $1,100 from our investors. Recharge yourself, recharge your phone. Your comfort is our priority.
Design here is outstanding, great marketing, and you hit your target market here because I like power naps and sleeping on planes. I think you have a customer. The question I have is about the battery. If you're sleeping on a plane and you're charging your phone, is that going to get a little warm while you're...
Yeah, so that's why we made our pillow, like our pocket, like easy to remove the battery so it wouldn't overheat and wouldn't cause any problems.
Awesome, thank you.
So again, I'm a big traveler and my pillow is hanging off my bag every time, everywhere I go. My only concern would be I don't know, if this power bank will fall off, like, pillows are flying everywhere when people are sleeping, so maybe a zipper could help. But my question on the pillow is, there are different materials and different types of pillows. Are you incorporating just one quality of pillow or one manufacturer, or you're going with like different for different people, like for their neck, bean pillow or?
Well, these are just prototypes, but all our other ones are going to be pretty much the same material, but we will have different colors?
Yeah, we found that the memory foam was like the most comfortable one to use too, and like the felt on the cover was just like soft, so we picked that the best.
Great, thank you so much, and great presentation.
Thank you.
Great idea. Question on your logo and getting it embroidered onto the product. Were you able to work in the costs with your manufacturers to you have multiple product to coordinate the blanket?
So our uncle actually did it for us. He just like did these ones for us for free, but we don't know how much like for the future how much the cost would be. But we definitely have to like add that into our costs.
Great, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Trying to steal that, Mike. Cough up the cash. Cough up the cash. Now we have Megan Ryder with her recipe rester.
Hello everyone. My name is Megan Ryder. I am a 7th grader at Higgins Middle School. I am the CEO of Recipe Rester. The Recipe Rester is a way to keep your recipes clean and easy to read. I wanted to start this business because every time I cook or bake, I get my recipe dirty. The Recipe Rester is in manufacturing and is a sole proprietorship. It is a small versatile clip that you can hold your recipes and your cell phone with. The clip is removable and reusable. Just remove the Velcro dot that is attached to the clip and replace it when ready. The short-term goals at Recipe Rester are to secure funding by YEA and sell 50 Recipe Resters by July of 2019. The long-term goals are to sell 250 Recipe Resters by the start of 2020 and get into chain stores like the Container Store and Bed Bath & Beyond. My main competitor is Sturber Janke Workshop. They are making a hook that hangs on your cabinet knobs that not everyone has. My product is better because it has better quality, can hold phones, and can go anywhere you need it to go. You can see some pictures of my product in use. You can see how it holds my recipes at eye level and holds my phone and helps you produce beautiful food and keeps your recipe clean. The consumers who have answered the survey given had the same problem and said they would pay the price to be able to make delicious food from a recipe they could actually read. My target market is anyone who loves to cook and or bake. My product costs $13 and will be available on my website. To let people know about my product, I will use social media such as Instagram, Twitter, and word of mouth. My friends and family can use my product and tell other consumers what they liked and disliked about it. This will sway other consumers to purchase Recipe Rester. Here you can see my Instagram page, which I hope to use to celebrate every sale with a post. The definition of 1 unit is 1 Recipe Rester. You can see the total list of supplies that go into making 1 unit. The total cost of supplies to make 1 Recipe Rester is $4.90. I will sell each Recipe Rester for $13. After deducting the labor and supply cost, my profit is $8.10. As you can see, I will begin selling in April. I anticipate I will sell more Recipe Resters during the holidays because people like to bake around that time of year. As you can see, in a month, we will sell an average of 10 Recipe Resters. After factoring in all of our costs, our monthly net profit is $81. In a year, I project selling 120 Recipe Resters on average. After factoring in all of the costs, my net profit is $972. To start up my business, I need the materials to make 30 Recipe Resters. This costs $102. That includes packaging and a DBA. I am asking the investors today for $102 to start up my business. Thank you for your consideration of Recipe Rester, where you can take your recipe to new heights. Again, I am asking for $102 from the investors.
It's working here. I think it's a great idea.
Thank you.
one question I have is, you know, in my kitchen, I'm actually doing over my kitchen, but if I put a dot here, because I'm doing something on that part of the kitchen, are you going to include other dots to put so you can move your recipe to different places?
Further down the line, I hope to be able to increase what I have in the packaging, and maybe there's an option for more or less Velcro dots. Thank you. Thank you.
Hear me? I think it's really just such a simple but effective idea. It reminds me of like the recipe book stands that, you know, people have for the big recipe books. But my question to you is, so I rent my apartment, and when you rent, you have to give a security deposit. If you cause any damage, you lose your security deposit. So for renters who are really excited about your product, what would you do to ensure that we're not, you know, damaging our cabinets when we're peeling off the Velcro?
I did test my product on my cabinets, and when I peeled it off, nothing happened, but I may further down the line use more of like a command strip where it does not do any damage.
Great, I rely on those heavily. Smart.
Thank you.
Have you done any tests to it to make sure that it's not going to scratch a person's phone when it's hanging up? I notice it's metal, it's kind of heavy duty. I'm just a little nervous it might damage a phone.
I use my phone for recipes a lot, and it's never damaged my phone, so I don't think it will.
Next up, we have Site 98 Pine Art and Erin Hennigan.
My name is Erin Hennigan. I'm a carpentry student at Essex Tech High School, and I am the CEO of Site 98 Custom Pine Art. I'm passionate about the product I'm creating. The main idea of my business is to create a keepsake for my clients in order for them to remember a special moment in their lives. The first picture board I created was for my best friend who had recently lost her grandfather. They had a shared love for scuba diving, and he passed it on to me. I used an anchor to represent the nautical factor of my picture board, and I used the latitude and longitude of the island they took me to when they introduced me to diving. When I gifted it to her, I had so much pride in myself for creating something so special and giving her one more thing that she could hold on to remember her grandfather. In each piece I make for my clients, I hope to capture something just as special for their special moment. Site 98 Custom Pine Art is a business that hand makes picture boards out of recycled pallets and mini clothespins. I then use the pyrography method to personalize the board with my customer's latitude and longitude to make a one-of-a-kind memory keepsake. My short-term goals include having funding from investors to get the materials and resources I need by April 2019. And by May of 2019, my website and social medias will be up and running with a client base set in place. My long-term goals include having a catalog for clients to use as another source of ordering developed by September 2019. I also plan to have sold 76 picture boards by December 2019. I believe after doing vigorous amounts of research, my competitors are Kohl's, Amazon, and Bed Bath & Beyond. Their product is not customized, recycled, or homemade. Site 98's advantages are having that personalized touch, using recycled materials, and having a higher quality to each picture board. My target market is surrounding Peabody, Mass. According to Data USA, there are 779,018 people living in Essex County, Mass. If I can capture 1% of the population, then I would have over 7,790 potential customers. I will target to travel agents, realtors, home buyers, and celebrators. Each picture board will be sold for $40. I plan to use Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter as my main outlets to reach my customers. I currently have an agreement with a travel agent from Periwinkle Travels who will purchase my boards for each of her clients expecting to travel, as well as a realtor to give a picture board to her clients when they purchase a new home. I will also set up a website and a catalog that my customers will use to order their product. Since it is a local business, I will be able to hand deliver it myself or mail it to their desired location. As you can see, the definition of one unit is one picture board. You can see the list of what goes into a standard board. The total cost of supplies for a standard picture board is $5.99. One unit is one picture board. I will sell it for $40, and after deducting the labor and supply costs, I will have a profit of $14.01 for each picture board. As you can see, I will begin selling in April, and you can see my sales projections here. I anticipate that my sales will go up in any month with a holiday, since that is when I believe people will purchase picture boards as gifts. Listed is my monthly fixed cost. When I added in any monthly variable cost, my total operating cost in a month is $40. In 1 month, I will be selling an average of 15 picture boards. After factoring in all of my costs, my net monthly profit would be $107.15. In a year, I project selling 180 picture boards. My net profit will be $2,041.80 after accounting for expenses. To start up my business, I need supplies to create my picture boards, which include pallet boards, clothespins, and 12-foot oak board, as well as registering for a domain name, purchasing a design-compatible tablet, and getting a DBA certificate. Together, the total startup cost is $407.62. I'll be putting in $50 of my own money. That means that I'm asking the investors for $357.62 today. Thank you for your consideration of Site 98 Custom Pine Art. Live your life under the pines. Again, I am asking you today for $357.62.
Aaron, congratulations. This is awesome. The product is amazing. I guess, sitting here just thinking about your sales goals, they seem fairly modest to me based upon the quality of the product, your marketing strategy, where how you plan to get this out there with the realtors and everything else. Are your projections based upon your capacity to make these yourself? Is that why? Okay.
It's startup, so I don't have people to work for me yet. So I'm making them all myself. So I have to kind of put that all together.
I guess just as a part B, what's your strategy to be able to handle what I think are going to be a very high demand for more than 40 products for the year?
I've actually talked to, I'm a carpentry student, so I've already talked to my shop classmates, and they've agreed to help me if I needed that help.
She's got it covered. Fantastic. That was a great presentation. And as a real estate agent, one of the most tasking things at the end of a transaction is finding a suitable gift or a customized gift for my clients. So I love this. Are you going to, or do you plan on making more customized designs depending on what the client's needs are? And if so, what maybe is your turnaround time for something like that as a potential customer?
Well, I plan on, my turnaround time is 1 to 3 weeks. It's local, so it only takes me a few hours, maybe 2 days at most to make one. So I can deliver it as soon as I'm finished. As far as customization, I want to use my website with little drops down to customize it as much as possible for them. And with that, the price will vary.
Hi, Erin. Awesome presentation. It seems like you enjoy doing this, which is also a big part of owning a business. Where do you see yourself in 5 years with your business?
I hope to have expanded by then, maybe with 1 or 2 people under me, and maybe more of a way to customize it and have different options for people to buy.
Next up, we have Tyler Reed and school supplies.
Hello, my name is Tyler Reed. I am in 7th grade at the Higgins Middle School, and I'm the owner of School Supplies. School Supplies deliver supplies to kids at the Higgins Middle School in Peabody so that parents do not have to go out to shop for supplies at various stores or search for the best deal. A pack comes with pens, pencils, whiteout, and eraser 4 notebooks and 4 folders in a string bag. School supplies is a service and a sole proprietorship. My short-term goal is to have a net profit of at least $250 in the first year. My long-term goals are to donate at least $500 to Higgins Middle School and eventually donate $1,250 to a hunger prevention charity. School supplies' competitors are Amazon, Target, and Staples. The advantages from the competitors are that packs are easy to buy with a couple of clicks, not about an hour of shopping, or to Amazon. Not about an hour of shopping or searching on Amazon for the best price. Each pack is also customized to Higgins Middle School for the only things that the students need. There are no shipping costs because packs are delivered to school for pickup or stored on site at orientation. We are happy to have a partnership with the Higgins Middle School PTO to help promote sales, and we will donate 50% of the net profit, which is $2.50 per pack. For market analysis, we are targeting parents of students ages 11 through 14 of the Higgins Middle School. The packs will be ordered ahead of time and then picked up at school. Each pack costs $40 and is available for order in an online store. It is a pre-made pack of school supplies, and it will be marketed through email to middle schoolers 6th through 8th grade with the assistance of the PTO. The total cost of goods are $22.01, include the items students need for school, such as pens, pencils, whiteout, and eraser, 4 notebooks and folders, and a string bag. The rightmost column is the cost of all the items we are selling. The middle row shows what each item costs and how many we need per pack. Here's a chart of economics. We're selling each pack for $40. It takes 15 minutes to make each pack. The supplies will cost $22.01, and our gross profit will be $15.28. Because we are donating 15% of profit to the parent-teacher organization, there is a $2.50 for each pack sold. Here's a monthly sales projection, and this is when we believe people will buy it most. You're going to get the most sales in July because most people are going to buy it before school starts so that they don't procrastinate. Here are the monthly costs for things we need and pay monthly for. We pay $35 for the domain name and email, and need to pay a monthly fee of $8 per month for website hosting once the website is completed. Our web supply is schoolsupplies.co. In 1 month, we are going to sell 62 packs for $40 each, and in a year, sell 250 packs. We will earn $451.37 in 1 month, and receive $5,416.44 in a year. Because we are doing 50% to the PTO, they will receive $67.70 in a month, and $812.47 in a year. This is my startup investment for 25 kits, and is $1,177. I have saved up $100, and my family has invested $300, so I'm asking for $777 for the investors. Thank you for listening. Again, we are asking for $777.
Hi. Are you nervous?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Come on, you're so smart. This is amazing. Now, I'm looking at I open everything, and I don't have a kid, but I was a student for a long, long time, and so I know that's hard to go to the store and get all that. Now, you plan on putting this together. How do you plan on doing that? By yourself, or do you already have a workforce? I mean, what is the labor coming from?
I am going to start off with making this myself, but I hope to hire people to help me make the kits.
Okay, because it seems like a lot of work to go on the website, see what is being ordered, and then put it together, right? And bring it to the school. But it's a great idea. Good luck.
Thank you.
Great job with your target audience. That's exactly who should this be going to, Higgins Middle School. What is there for competition? So are there any other packs that are made right now that pre-made packs that I could get?
There isn't any for students, but there is ones for teachers.
That's not your focus, so that's okay.
Tell me a little bit about the packaging that you have in the bag. Is it personalized to the student or to the school?
It's customized to for the Higgins Middle School, so it's more generalized.
Thank you.
And lastly, we have Charlie Samidas, EC.
Hi, I'm Charlie, and I'm a longtime computer hardware enthusiast. I owned my first computer in the 5th grade, and I built my first personal computer in the 8th grade. I'm currently in the 9th grade, and I have salvaged and rebuilt over 20 computers. I was inspired to start this company as when I got my first computer, it was the greatest feeling in the world, and I want to give that feeling to others. I also noticed a considerable lack of consumerism within the market, and building a computer is seen as a daunting task. My business is a custom-tailored gaming PC building service where I work with the end user to price out and create the best computer for their needs and budget, and bring PC gaming to the masses at an affordable price. On the display, you should see some images of the inside of my personal computer. Our goals at Storm PC are to gain outreach through a wide audience on online ads and gain the investment required to launch and make our first 20 sales, build a relationship with parts manufacturers to get discounted prices and to ship worldwide. My business is competing with the listed competitors on the display, yet my business has an edge over the competition. Storm PC's advantages come from our level of customized service and changing the status quo of the buying experience. It is tailored for the consumer and allows for the end user to get the parts they need with no unnecessary options, making the computer cost more than it needs to. The buying experience allows for people who are uneducated on computers know they're getting the right parts. The competition has limited choices and some don't offer any customization at all. The market for gaming computers like Storm PC lies within online purchases, yet are heavily marketed towards teens and their parents and college students. This is displayed by the people in esports, where the ages can range from 14-year-olds to people in their late 30s. The average esports player is in their mid-20s, and the average fan of esports is 18 to 25 years old. According to Statista.com, 45% of gamers are female and 55% are male. Esports is rising in popularity because these tournaments are hosted on shows like ESPN, and gaming is considered an official sport. Through my research, the price a person is willing to pay for a PC ranges from $600 to over $1,000. By 2020, the gaming computer market is projected to be worth $33.6 billion in the United States alone, according to WePC.com. Because of these price designations, the base model at Storm PC will offer sits in the middle at $860. But the main selling point of our service isn't the base model. Since the market has such a wide range of price points, we work directly with the consumer to custom tailor a computer to their needs and their price range. These features allow for people who don't understand much or anything at all about computers to know that they're making a good purchase by working with a professional. The supplies for one base model Storm PC computer cost $735, but the price will drop once partnerships are made with the parts manufacturers, making prices even more competitive, allowing for sales on products which will entice consumers to make purchases. Pricing out and creating the computer would take about 2 hours to complete, but the price is subject to change based on how complicated the build is or how long it takes to price out a computer with a consumer. Gaming computers, being a higher priced product, will sell in smaller numbers. This is fine since there's a higher markup and more profit per sale. There are higher sales around December and November as it is holiday season, and the sales throughout summer are also expected to be consistent as people will be working summer jobs, being able to upgrade their game consoles to computers themselves. The monthly costs are a minimal investment in future sales. This graph shows the profit that will be made on computers sold monthly and yearly if all computers sold are base models. The profit listed here is what is expected as a minimum amount of profit, but will fluctuate depending on the amount of higher-end computers sold each month and year. The items required to start up are going to be used as a place to build and test a computer safely and have one base model in stock from the start. To be able to fund the startup of this company, I pledge to donate $100 of my own money and a little over $100 from my family. And I'm asking you all, the investors, for $733 to complete the funding. Again, I'm asking for $733, and thank you for your consideration of Storm PC. Let's take your games by storm.
I don't do gaming at all, surprise. What's the difference, like why, like Xbox and all that? Why would you want a computer like this as opposed to that?
Well, the biggest difference between computers and consoles is that computers can do more than a console can, because consoles are only for gaming, but a computer you can do your work on, you can, watch content, it does everything. It's an all-in-one system. And the other part of computers is it's upgradable, and there's not, yearly releases. You can just upgrade it whenever you feel like it.
Great presentation. So are you doing this off laptops, I'm assuming?
No, I am building tower computers, but I hope to expand to laptops in the future.
Okay, so you're doing towers, so are you using them off like a refurbished tower, or are you using it off an existing new tower? How's that?
I'm buying all the parts and putting it together, so I will be buying new cases, and they will be, I will choose the case based on the customer's preference on looks and design.
You'd be like the gaming Michael Dell.
Good presentation. Question on the, I was not sure how and where you're going to market this, or like you mentioned an age group. Who's going to be your first target?
My first target is probably teens who just want to game cheaply, or especially people on consoles who are uneducated on gaming computers, so they don't know what to get, as that's what my service is for, to help them know what they're getting without needing any previous knowledge.
How are they going to find you?
I hope to have advertising through social media like Instagram, and I will also be working with Google search results.
Great, good luck.
Thank you.
Whose mind is blown? Pretty amazing, huh? Yeah, this is great. Well, now, they all deserve an applause. Now it's the tough job of the investors to go off into that little room and deliberate and decide how much of the funding you're going to give. Fully fund, half funding. And you also are charged with selecting one person, one business, to represent us at the Saunders National Scholarship Competition at Rochester Institute of Technology, where they will compete regionally, and then each of the regions compete, and they could win a $20,000, $25,000, or $30,000 RIT scholarship, along with money and business packages. So it's kind of a big job. They all did a good job, but I know you can do it. So off you go.
First of all, it was 95 degrees in there. I'm glad we got out when we did. Whew. All right, so I'm going to start with telling or sharing the funding that was approved per business. And I'm going to go alphabetically. So Adjust Thimble, fully funded. For $813. Bore Grip, partially funded for $150. Butt Box, partially funded, $400. Buzz, partially funded, $1,100. Honey Skincare, they thought you didn't ask for enough, so they gave you $350. Not So Bland Headband, fully funded for $660. partially funded, $800. Recipe Rester, fully funded, $102. Site 98 Pine Art, they thought you did not ask for enough, so they gave you $500. School supplies, partially funded, $500. And then Storm PC, fully funded at $733.
All right.
I'm gonna leave the stage.
So next up is the student business that will travel with me to New York in May 4th, 5th, and 6th, I think. So clear your calendars. You ready? You want to go over there? We'll hold it up. And the student chosen to represent us at the Saunders Scholarship National Finals is Site 98 Fine Art. A $1,000 scholarship from the PV Area Chamber of Commerce. And by the way, Matt and Taylor, I won this time. Go Maria. Do you want to say anything? Thank you. I can't thank you all enough for attending tonight, for your time, for your money, for supporting this program, which means so much to all of us. We will be posting pictures, so tag and share, as I always say. And of course, we will, the YEA finals in New York is live, what do you call it, live feed? So you can watch it, I'll send the link along, I'll send live tweets and stuff so that you can see if Erin pulls it all the way, okay?
Trade show. Oh, trade show.
Thank you. The trade show is April 27th at the North Shore Mall, where all these kids will be setting up their boards again, and hopefully they'll have some product to sell, or you can pre-order. I know there was a lot of people that saw a lot of things that they liked. So, yes, North Shore Mall, 10 to 2. Okay? Thank you, everyone.